Hey guys, we're making life fun today at Disney Springs. There's a bakery we're gonna check out today.
Yeah, so the bakery is called Erin McKenna's Bakery, NYC. And something super unique about this bakery is that pretty much everything is vegan, kosher, and gluten-free. It's not considered totally nut-free, I think because of the coconut that they use for their ingredients, but it's pretty much sensitive food, type person's dream. So we're gonna check it out and see what kind of yummy treats they have to offer.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been here, but we're super excited to try it again and let you know what we think.
So as we mentioned, everything in this bakery is vegan, kosher, gluten-free. It is spectacular for someone who has a lot of dietary restrictions. Selections are around $14.99 and under. Erin McKenna's Bakery opened up in Manhattan, and just like this adorable little sign, it says they had 2 rules. Create a bakery free of harmful ingredients and wear cute uniforms. They decided to open this bakery to serve the people with gluten, dairy, egg, and soy sensitivities, and the people who are health-minded. But most importantly, kids who are allergic and often unable to indulge in sweets.
Christine, are you mad?
Yes.
Why are you mad?
Because when we went inside to order, I got so overwhelmed because there were so many choices and they looked so yummy. I forgot I wanted to get this. I wanted to get an ice cream cookie sandwich, which is basically ice cream in between 2 cookies.
Ooh.
And I love those things, and I wanted to try this version. Honestly, almost everything looked really good. It was a very hard decision to just choose 2 items.
It sounds like we have to come back.
Maybe we will taste what we got and see.
Oh, you look at all the goodies. Alright, so we have the goodies, super excited to eat them. The place smells so good, everything looks so tasty. It was honestly hard for us to decide what we wanted. We decided on, I think, 5 items that we're gonna share, but everything looked so good. I'm being told it's 4 items. 4 items, not 5. I wish it was 5, but we'll come back. We have to come back because everything looks so tasty, like I said. A couple facts about it. Everything is vegan, absolutely no animal products, no eggs, no dairy, no butter, milk, any of that. It's honestly pretty impressive. I asked them what they used instead of eggs, and they said applesauce. They use applesauce instead of eggs. That's crazy. So not long after we went into the bakery, a small family of 3 walked in behind us, and they had a son with them, couldn't have been any older than 10. And the mom was so excited that she told her son that everything in here is gluten-free, and he seems so happy to be in there. He probably has a severe gluten allergy, and most places that have sweets, that offer sweets, he probably can't have anything from there. So he seems so excited to be in a bakery that had plenty of delicious sweets, and he could pick out whatever he wanted. I think that's so cool. I think that's why businesses like this exist, and we should support them. I'm certainly not vegan, I am certainly, Christine's certainly not vegan, but we think this is cool. So hopefully this helps someone. Maybe you guys were looking for a place like this and now you found one in Disney Springs. So I just think it's really cool. I'm a hopeless food romantic, I guess you could say. It's pretty good. I'd probably give it 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10. I'm interested in your thoughts, Christine, but I guess I want a little more banana. Yeah, I feel like I was hoping it'd be a little more banana-y. It kind of tastes more like a cinnamon roll loaf, I guess, is kind of what it seems like to me. But it's pretty good. It has decent flavor. It's not overtly sweet. It has a pretty good texture, maybe a little dry, maybe a little dense. It's very thick. So to bite into something that thick, that's also that dense, you might find it a little challenging. But it's pretty good. It's solid.
Banana.
You don't like banana?
No. I do not like banana. But for you, I will try it. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, not much banana going on there, huh?
Oh, there's no banana in this. I like it. I enjoyed this. It's pretty good. It's not super gooey or moist or anything, but it's not dry. It's good. I enjoyed it. I'll give it, because it's banana and it doesn't taste like banana, I know that some people might be like boo because of that, like David. But for me, that's like plus. So I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. You know what? 8 out of 10.
I'm starting with the donut. It's really dense. So I tried the key lime donut that's on top. It's very textured, very, very textured. Again, really dense. I did find it almost dry, too dry. But I'm saying textured instead because it almost works. It's super crumbly. The key lime flavor from the frosting on top kind of balances it out, kind of makes it work. There's definitely coconut shavings, and I know some people don't like the texture of coconut. If you don't like the texture of coconut, this is definitely going to be a challenge for you. I got plenty of that. I'd give it a 4 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10 on a generous day.
Next, I'm going to try the key lime donut. Now, fair warning, I know I don't like banana. I don't like key lime. What's wrong with this girl? That's okay. But I'm also going to try this. So, fair warning, I don't like key lime and I'm going to try it. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of key lime. It's just too strong for me. It's too like acidity or like lemony. I just don't like that taste when I'm eating my sweets. I like it to be sweet. And this is supposed to be a donut. It does not taste very donut-y. But again, gotta give them grace because it's vegan and all that stuff. So the donut itself is kind of dry. Actually, it's very dry. But the key lime, I'm very familiar with that flavor, even though I don't like it. It tastes pretty spot on. But yeah, this is just not very good to me. I know I wouldn't order it, but if you like key lime, you might like it. The flavoring, but the texture, not really it. But the flavor is what matters, right? Matters the most. So I give this like a 4 out of 10.
So I just tried the carrot cake that was in the bakery sink. It was a little better than everything else in the bakery sink. More moist. The texture was really good. I found it to be not as sweet as I would have liked it to be. I will admit I love my sweets to be very sweet. With that said, I think this like teeters on the side of bitter. It really wasn't sweet enough for me, and there wasn't other flavors that could distract me enough from that. Overall, a little underwhelming on the bakery sink. Overall, I'd probably give it a 4 or 5 out of 10 when considering all of the aspects of they're not using dairy, they're not using gluten, any of that, or it doesn't have any gluten in it. With that considered, I'd give it a 5.
Now here we go with the carrot cake, part of the bakery sink. The carrot cake is pretty good, but I think because we're so familiar with what carrot cake tastes like, it's just not as sweet. So it kind of makes you feel like, oh, this isn't as good. But you have to keep in mind what this is, where this is coming from. So with that being said, it's delicious. It's pretty good. It's just not super sweet. But the texture is very good. It's nice and crumbly. It's not dry. They put a lot of that like frosting in here, and the top is nice and crumbly. So if you get a scoop with all of it, it's pretty good. It's a very nice bite. I liked it. I will give this one a 7 out of 10. So the first thing I'm going to try of my selection is the Cookie Monster cupcake. Now, last time we came to the bakery, I got another cupcake. I think it was like strawberry shortcake or something like that. And I remember really liking it. So I'm pretty excited to try this. I hope it doesn't let me down. So my first impression is this is a muffin, not a cupcake. The texture of the inside is crumbly. I think David said that for one of his treats. And it is definitely crumbly, but like I said, it reminds me more of like a muffin. Muffins can be very moist and, you know, soft, but I feel like oftentimes they can be more of this texture. So to me, they should have named this a muffin, not a cupcake. It does have like this icing on the top that's pretty gooey. It's not like creamy, it's gooey-ish, and I don't know what it is. It didn't have like a significant taste. And on top of that gooey icing thing, they have like a little piece of a chocolate chip cookie, which tasted pretty good. I'm sure that's a treat in itself that the bakery offers, and it was pretty good. So cookie, bonus treat. The flavor is pretty good. It's nothing crazy, but again, this is coming from people who eat lots of gluten, eat lots of dairy, people who are definitely not vegan. So all that considered, this is pretty tasty. I think if you are someone that has a lot of dietary restrictions and usually break even and will go with a snack that will maybe not make your insides feel that great, this is gonna be a very good treat for you, a very delightful cupcake, muffin. My rating for the Cookie Monster cupcake, I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. It's just mid. It's okay, pretty good.
So I tried the Cookie Monster cupcake, Christine's Cookie Monster cupcake. I thought Christine said it very well, but I really liked it. The cupcake itself, I thought was a really good texture, really good consistency, not too dry while still holding together very well. I really liked the actual cupcake itself. I thought that was really good, really tasty, just like a chocolate chip cupcake sort of thing. The frosting on top, again, I just wanted it sweeter. It bordered on bitter for me. I know I love things super, super sweet, but I do think this could really stand just to be a little sweeter. But overall, it was really good. I'd give it 6, maybe 7. If the cupcake itself, 8, easy. It really was the frosting that brought it down for me.
The next treat I'm gonna try is the cinnamon roll. This is delicious. This, you can barely tell the difference between this and a regular cinnamon roll. Now, I'm not talking Cinnabon at the mall kind of situation. Those are elite. But this comes pretty darn close. For not having dairy, for not having gluten, any of that stuff, for being vegan, it is nice and gooey. It is moist. It is everything Christine loves about her treats. It's just so delicious. The flavor, it tastes amazing. Now this is not warmed up. I can't even wait to try this warmed up. That I feel like it's gonna be an even better experience. Now the icing on the top is like hard and stuff, but it's fine. It's good. The inside is what it's all about though. My rating for the cinnamon roll, I'm gonna have to go 8.5 out of 10. This blew me away.
I just tried Christine's cinnamon roll. Boy, it is good. Really, really good. Christine said that it's better than other cinnamon rolls. Absolutely. Those standard like continental breakfast cinnamon rolls, this blows those out of the water. And they're using dairy and gluten. So they should be ashamed of themselves because this bakery said we don't need eggs, milk, butter. We can make it gluten-free. And they kill it. Super good. If someone gave me this and I didn't know any better, I would say this is just a fantastic cinnamon roll. It's really moist. Texture is fantastic. Gooey, but the outside's a little firm, kind of like you want on a cinnamon roll. Oh geez, and the flavor, the cinnamon just punches you. Really strong, really good. I want it sweeter. That's because I'm a maniac. But I do want it sweeter. You probably won't. You're gonna taste it and say this is wonderful, a wonderful cinnamon roll. So they absolutely outdid themselves. That's more of like what we remember. I know they also changed their menu. They talked about that a little bit. They very recently changed their menu. So maybe they're working out the kinks with some items, or maybe they're trying to go in a different direction. But that is absolutely what I remember. I'm giving that no asterisks. I'll give it a 9.
Our tummies are full because we had so many treats at the delicious Erin McKenna Bakery, gluten-free treats.
They were very tasty, but we hope you guys learned something and learned of a new place and maybe some place that's more accommodating to certain people in your group or even yourself.
What was your favorite treat that we tried?
Oh, the cinnamon roll, easy.
Hands
Easy.
down, the cinnamon roll.
Absolutely. I might just go back there again just for the cinnamon roll.
Definitely try the cinnamon roll. If you don't try anything else, at least get that.
Well, we had a great time. Hope you did too.
Thanks for venturing with us, and don't forget,
Make life fun.